We're live on YouTube, and we are going to get started. We're going to talk about South Portland, Maine, this morning. Like I said last week, I kind of want to do every week. I'm going to pick a different town and kind of talk about the stats on that town, and and show you what's happening. So, like always, I'll jump in. I'll show you a couple slides really quick, and then we'll jump right into South Portland, Maine stats. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we'll start chatting about that. Let's see, we're gonna go with that one. So, all right, you guys should see my screen. Let me see, I'm gonna move myself out of the way here. So a couple slides that I thought were interesting this week is, when is the, the recovery gonna come in? And what we're seeing is a lot of economists are saying in the second half of 2020, we're gonna start seeing the recovery, really kind of gaining some momentum. You'll see here on the slide, quarter three, 65% of economists are saying that, quarter four there, and then it gets lower and lower as you go through there. So I thought that was interesting. I think we're right on the start of the recovery back. Unfortunately, it might be a long haul, but at least the recovery will begin. So let's see. And then another one that I thought was great, kind of once again comparing this crisis to the economic downfall that we had back in 2007, 2008. Home equity, people were just taking out cash out of their house back then, which really was the cause of the crash. You'll see here, this was how much money was taken out of people's houses, back then versus today. It's a lot, much less, which I think is going to help. As we're getting through this, the housing market should really help us, pull the economy out. If it's all played right, and we don't run into more issues with COVID and all that stuff. So let me see. I'll go back here and I'll jump right into the hot sheets. Here's what I set up on the hot sheets this week for South Portland. I looked at the whole month of May. I figured, hey, it's June 1st. We'll kind of check out the month of May. And so check it all out. So I did just residential. I didn't bulk in land and multifamily for this. If you want to see that data, just let me know. Of course, we're going to look at all listings and stuff like that. And we're just on South Portland. So I'm going to go ahead and run that. I'll take a look at some numbers. So month of May, we had, just in South Portland, 38 new listings came on the market. We had 7 price changes. That means, they probably came down in price. We had 35 closings, and 24 went under contract. And then a couple of, one expired, one withdrawn, one canceled. So we had a couple that just came off the market. But, in previous months, we saw a lot more coming off the market. So that's good to see those numbers go down. 38 listings and 24 went under contract. That's a big deal, so, as you can see, things are, once again, as I always say, comes on the market, goes off the market. So it's an interesting time out there. Let's see, we'll come over and before we go, I will check out the market summary, and I'll change it to, let's see, new location. We should be able to look at May's numbers. That's great. Portland. Yeah, we're going to be able to look at May. So this will be interesting because remember, through the month of May, we were looking at April numbers when I would bring this up, and you could see April just went way down. So I'm really curious to see what's happening here. So let's see, number of listings. All right, absorption rate. You can see it's actually punching back up a little bit. It's good to see that go up actually. Right now as the absorption rate, days on market, goes way down. That's when it's, inventory is extremely low, things like that. And, I'd like to see that come up a little bit. Yeah, you can see days on market though, holy mackerel. Look, it's, oh my goodness, it's way down. 7.3 days on market. Wow. Okay, let's see. So we're going to come down here to these stats. Again, sold listings, 30. Last year we had 33, so not a huge drop there. That's great. Let's see, 20 pending listings, 23. That's a big drop there. So 42% down from last year. But let's look at active listings here. Yeah, okay, so we are still down quite a bit in May. 26 down. There's 25% down, and this one is new listings 30% down. So May still, went down. I think, as we get into June and July and August, we will see those numbers come back up. Hopefully, I was hoping to see May come back up a little bit, although it did. You remember April was, 50% down in a lot of cases. So, it's good to see that the percentage is gone down a little bit in this respect. So that's good to see. All right. I think that's about it for today. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and stop this share. Hey guys, I know it was a quick one today, but hey, I'm kind of getting used to what we're showing you. So, if you have any questions about it, leave me some comments, send me an email, send me a text. As always, you all know how to get in touch with me. One last thing, it's June 1st, and I'm actually able to start working from the office again. Where I don't think we're necessarily open to the public, but myself and one or two other brokers will be in and out of the office here. You can see I'm back in my office, Make Maine your home. So that's exciting. I get to leave the house on a regular basis, so that's great. But anyway, if you guys need anything or have any questions about anything, let me know. And remember, if you're going to make Maine your home,